AskReddit bio me gag. What's the best response to an unwanted dick pic? I read, I believe it was here on Reddit. This girl got an unsolicited dick pic. So for her revenge, she sent back dick pics back constantly. Big, small, black, white, anything she could find. This guy was telling her to stop, lol. She asked if he liked it. This is the only option. Light his phone up with so many dicks he won't even want to look at his own. Why does it look like that, and answer none of their following texts? If you feel the need to respond, I'll ask my aunt, she's a nurse. Make a screenshot and send it to him. When he sees it you say oops, wrong person. With the text ahaha. Update, wow. My highest karma ever, and it's laughing at dicks. What I used to do was take their profile picture and Photoshop their face onto the head of their dick and send it back. I never got a second dick pic doing that, lol. This is the funniest reply here, ahaha. When I was a freshman in college I was home for Christmas break and the guy across the street, who was 4 years older than me and had recently moved back home, sent me one with a message that his family would be out of the house for a few hours if I wanted to come over. I knew him. We had lived on the same street for years, but it was completely out of the blue. I'm not even sure how he got my number. I had babysat his younger brother a few times however, which is why I had his mother's number. I took a screenshot of the message and pic and forwarded it to his mom, asking if she could please get Eric to stop sending me nudes. Are you really gonna leave us hanging on that aftermath? Google genital warts and send them back any of those images that come up. Just circle a random male or anything and ask if it's genital warts, lol. Screenshot it, circle a random part and say, what the fuck is that? They'll start to freak out and get worried. It's worked out for me, lol. That is a hole, good sir. You see, I am a sponge. I usually respond with a disturbing crude image I found from a weird sub. One of my faves is a sexualized fanart of a FNAF animatronic. You always get the best reactions. D. Ass and a cheeks cock vor. The last time I got an unsolicited dick pic, the guy asked if he could see mine. I said, it looks just like yours, average and unremarkable. He stopped responding. But mine is green and glows in the dark. Reported for possession of child pornographic materials. Oh my god, why would you send me a picture of a child's penis? Are you a pedophile? I have a massive realistic king cock brand one that's the size of my forearm and a pair of Volt boxers. I have a photo of said dildo emerging from said boxes on my phone for just occasions. Send that bad boy back with mine's bigger, and then block. Edit. Francois is not for actual use, he's just for confusing house guests and horrifying internet creeps. Build-A-Bear hats fit him perfectly for every holiday. Edit 2. I just moved so Francois is in storage in one of the many boxes. I will post him on my main page when I can dig him out, tiny hat included, but it may be a bit cause I legit don't remember what box he's in ATM. I promise I will pay the frank tax when I find him. Hopefully Reddit won't nuke my ACC for a mayo. Google those impressive looking units. Nice coxes. My wife got one recently in one of those massive group spam texts. Anyone else getting those? With like 50 other unknown numbers? Between my wife and I we've had like 15 since January. But this was the first dick pic. Wild Eva thought she worked for the FBI. Within 30 minutes, she'd found the sender's name, an aunt, a cousin, and his mother. She found the general area of the state he lived in. And found out that he was a registered sex offender who had been released from jail recently and was on probation. Dude had lured a young boy from a different state to come see him. Not only did she message his family and reply to the mass message with all the info, other people were responding with "what the fuck is this" replies, but she called the tip line of the area he lived and reported him. It was both amazingly impressive, but also scary to watch. Edit to at, and it wasn't even an impressive dick pic. It was just the head of his dick sticking out from his pants. It didn't even look like he had an erection. I'm impressed by her investigative skills and your use of wild diva. Send them one back. Make sure it is bigger. What am I looking at here? Follow up with no, I've seen dicks. I'm asking what's that? AWW. This one's cold AF. Why are you sending me a picture of your thumb? So an old friend took a picture of his nutsack and sent it to my husband as a joke. My husband genuinely responded, "Why did you send me a close-up picture of your couch?" They had an old grey leather couch that had wrinkled over time. I know this sounds crazy, but I am a doctor and this might be cancer. Because I know they know I'm not a doctor, I say that spot looked weird, so I sent it to my dad. He's a doctor, and he said you should definitely go get checked out, then don't respond to any other messages. Note, my dad is in fact not a doctor, and of course Kate, don't forward my father dick pics. But I very much enjoy the panic from an ass. That one, I sent his penis pic to my dad, and 2, that there's something wrong with his junk. Tell them you're 17 and your dad is a cop. What if they're 16 and their dad is from the FBI? Share a penis enlargement ad. It did wonders for mine after ad, and this text: send another dick pic. Deleted. Just reply I'm 13. Showed this to my mom, she called the police. They have your info. To be fair, I've seen people still continue to flirt and try to convince PPL to send by saying they're underage. Why are you sending this to my 12-year-old daughter? I've notified the authorities. You say, I didn't want this picture and I'm only 12 years old. You'll never hear from that person again. Once replied that my little sibling sat next to me. He deleted his account. I'm sorry, you may no longer contact Insta user, as they have reported your account for pornographic content and distribution of pornography to children. Your account will be under review by insert town police department, and we will get back to you shortly. Obviously don't do anything with the picture. Simply tell them this wasn't a very smart decision on your end, comma, and watch the 3-dot bubble appear and disappear 40 times in panic. Comma is so much more menacing than. I dated a woman once who would Photoshop little hats on them and amp. She kept a website for a while where she posted her collection. It's been a few years though, and last I checked it wasn't up anymore. There's always our cospiness. A senior. He was over 18, so legally I was fine. Sent me a pic out of nowhere after some rumors spread my junior year. Unfounded. A dickhead, I wouldn't go out with embellished stuff. My fed up self knew his last name, so I found his mom on Facebook. Sent her the pic and said, I think this belongs to your son. He got in trouble mayo. Edit. Holy crap. TBH. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it. At the same time, I was being harassed constantly by the same group of boys he was in, and the school local authorities wouldn't do anything about it. Also never got another one till I graduated. So? You shouldn't have done it. No, no, no. You did exactly what you should do. Kill that behavior in the bud. A friend of mine saves them, and anytime she gets a new one she responds with her entire collection of dicks in response. Last time I checked she had over 50 saved. There was a faked, but authentic looking image going around of an FBI logo warning that read something along the lines of, FBI tracking software has detected unsolicited trafficking of lewd pornographic visual material from this device. The user of this device will be contacted by the appropriate local law enforcement authorities within the next 7-10 business days. The victim of the dick pic would forward this image to the dickhead. It was fucking brilliant. Block number works the best. Any engagement at all gives them satisfaction. This right here, no matter what you say, they will keep trying to shoot their shot even if they only have a 0.03% chance at getting lucky. One guy I confronted online, he was bothering my GF at the time trying to get her to cheat. Basically said that as long as a girl is giving him attention, doesn't matter what she says, he's still going to try, because if she really wasn't interested then she wouldn't be talking to him, even if it is no said 100 different ways.